We've all been there, either in need of a job because we're unemployed or just wanting a different job because we are unhappy with the one we're currently in. And nothing can just happen easy for us in life, so we grudgingly sit down and begin to look online for a job. See, for most people, the hardest part about filling out an application is just sitting down and doing it. But for some of us, it's different. Most of the application process is the same until we get to that one question. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? See, this is the part where deciding whether to check the box will either give us a chance at getting this job or will disqualify us automatically before we ever get a chance. If we do check the box, it's going to ask us for specifics of our crime and take us back to a mental place that we have moved on from. If we don't check the box and the company does do a background check before the interview, we won't get an interview. If they do a background check after the interview, that'll more than likely be our last stop. Recently, a law passed called Ban the Box, and though it is useful to prevent application prejudice and can help us at least get an interview, the hiring manager can still ask you, have you ever been convicted of a felony before, at the interview, and they can still run background checks after the interview. So if you have been in this situation or are currently in it, I understand how frustrating it can be. See, I'm an ex-felon who did 6 years in prison across Georgia for robbery and aggravated assault, and I understand that there's more people like me, hundreds of thousands like me, who are just struggling to get a job. And when I first got out, I was filling out at least 10, 20 applications a day. And we all know how long it takes to fill out applications, not the quick apply application, the 30, 45 minute, hour long applications. And to know while filling out the application that you probably aren't gonna get a job, not thinking that way, like negatively, just understanding like when you get to this question, have you ever been convicted of a felony? You really can check the box or don't check the box, but it's really a lose-lose situation in most cases. And for anyone out there who's going through this, I understand how you feel, and I just want to say, just keep filling out applications. Flood them if you have to. Keep filling out applications, write them, call them to check on your application. Just do what you think you need to do to get the job, because I just couldn't understand. I'm trying to get out, I'm trying to do the right thing, I'm trying to take care of my family now, I'm trying to get a job and just to provide for myself. But people wouldn't give me a fair shot, and I knew it was discrimination because of the crime that I did in my past. And I understand, true, I did the crime, sure, I should have to pay for it. And I believe I did pay for it when I went to prison for those 6 years. Just like other people, they go to prison or they go to jail to pay for their crime. Then when they get out, they're still paying for their crime in other ways and not being able to get jobs, fair chances at jobs or interviews because of a crime that you did 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. It's still not giving a fair chance. And for anyone out there who's going through this, I understand you and I feel you, like I said before, but just keep in mind, just keep positive, and remember, if you want anything in life, all it takes is faith and a little bit of effort.